How's it going, guys? My name is Magicjoe, and welcome back to yet another episode of Thaumcraft 5. Now, today I'm going to show you guys some new setups I got going here and what I got going on the third floor. And today we're going to the main thing we're going to be working on in this episode is golems. I got a golem set up right here. I got one golem going. He's harvesting this farm here, but we're going to make two more golems so they could harvest these patches here. And I already got the seals going, but we are going to make two more. But before we get to that, I want to show you guys the new setup I got going here. It's pretty cool. So let's get started. So right here, we got a new Essentia distillation set up here. We got this guy going. This guy is called where's the Essentia? And here, this is called the Auxiliary Slurry Pump. And while smelters can be very fast, they could also be faster, especially the speed of which they break down the Essentia slurry into usable Essentia. Each auxiliary slurry pump placed on the side of a slurry acts as a secondary processor, outputting refined Essentia to any alembics placed about it. So this thing is basically making the Essentia break down faster and pushing it out faster. And then we got these what are they called? They're called let's see it here. They're called filling Essentia transfusers. And these guys basically, let's see here. Let's see. You place one guy here and watch. You got here and it basically pushes it out to the desired jar here, which is really useful. And it goes so much faster than me just placing the bottle here, going over here, and yeah. And what I've noticed is that it actually doesn't reach these two here, so we'll probably take those off and use it somewhere else. But what I was thinking is actually moving all this Essentia stuff to a new level that I'll build off camera in the future. And I'll set up these two guys on these sides here, so it'll actually be able to get all the angles. And so, yeah, that'll be useful. And then I got the bellow here, which makes it go even faster. And then I made this guy right here, the auxiliary venting pump, and you have also discovered a way to manage the flux generated by the smelting process. By running the slurry through a secondary set of Essentia filters, you are able to separate out the flux and safely vent it as harmless steam. The process manages to reduce flux produced by about a third, and additionally, vents will increase this, though there is a diminishing returns. So this basically, I think it diminishes your Essentia that comes out here, because I noticed when I was getting just a specific amount for one of the seals here, I put 4 gold nuggets in here to get one of the aspects in it, and I was trying to get 8. I was going to get exactly 8, but it pushed out 7 instead. So that's basically what it does, which is not that big a deal. And up here, what I got going is the Infernal Furnace. Obviously, I put one more bellow on the outside here, and we got the Burning Jar. This guy basically sucks up the XP that is pushed out here, and we got a bunch of iron here as well. He makes noise as well. I don't know if that's the furnace or if this is the jar that's making the noise, but it's pretty scary. And I was thinking of having a golem set up here and a magic mirror and a hand mirror on me when I go mining, so I could just throw some cobble in there, because cobble, when it's smelted, you could get some XP points in here, and he'll absorb it, and I could just come in here and just hit him, and he'll give me the XP, because we need some XP, because I haven't been able to find the infusion enchantments. I don't think it's in this version anymore. Maybe in the future, I don't know. I kind of would like that, because it'll be easier to get specific enchantments, but we'll have to deal with it for now and just use the enchantment table that we have. And yeah, because it's gonna be kind of like, because it's still a guessing game with the enchantment table, but it'll still tell you like you'll get sharpness 3 from this, but there's a possibility it'll add more enchantments onto it. That's the 1.8 version part of enchantments. So, and I moved my research setup here as well, and I got the automated alchemy, which this is, guys, very useful. You just put a catalyst in here, and it'll show you the list of stuff you can make and the recipe you need, and you just hook up your Essentia to it, and it will, you just press this, and it'll just make it right away. It's very useful. We'll be using this in this episode to make some more brass, which we should make right now. But before I do that, I want to show you guys the golems I want to make. So this is the press, actually. It's a press now. You don't have to use alchemy to make them anymore. So what you need is basically a, let's go, where was it? Was it here or here? So yeah, it's right here. You need a piston, stone table, anvil, cauldron, and iron bars, and you just right click it and it makes this setup here, and it's pretty cool, and it shows you the ingredients you need to make this specific golem right now. But this is not what we're gonna make. We're gonna make a guy who's smart, and basically golems who are smart, you're able to level them up and they'll get smarter at their job and more efficient at it, which is pretty interesting. And then we're gonna use these arms for the farming, because certain seals have certain requirements for what the golem needs. So we need the daft trait, and this is able to basically the daft trait is able to harvest and replant stuff. And then what we want is the wheels. I haven't made these guys yet. It's pretty cool. We're gonna make the wheels, and this will basically make the guy go faster. And then we want, let me see what else. We'll have him carry a lot more. So instead of 1 stack, he'll carry 2 stacks. I don't think we'll need that, but it might be useful later on in the future. So yeah, let's get started with this. So first off, we need to make the biothermic mind. Before we make that, we need to make a clockwork mind. And before we make that, we need to make bronze. So we need to get, let's see, how do we make bronze? Make it from aqua and potentia. So let's get let's get half a stack of iron in here. We don't want to make all of it. We want to keep our resources. So let's get 32 in here. And then we want to get our aqua. Let's place these guys up here for now. And then our potentia. And bring them up here. And the aerial stuff is actually pretty cool, because I was wondering why it would sometimes bring the Essentia to just this corner here, and I was like, there's no bottles right here. I don't know where it's bringing it to, but it actually puts it through the wall. And I didn't notice that before, because I was getting some more machina, because we need to make the biothermic mind for that. But it was putting it in the middle of the room on the wall, and it was actually bringing it to this one up here. It's really cool how far it goes. It goes to 16 blocks, the aerial pumps here. So that's pretty awesome. So let's go. I'm going off on tangents here. So aqua. Whoop. That'll be fine, but we don't want that. We want you. And this, for some reason, this guy right here keeps showing up. I don't like it. And we got that here, and we want to make bronze. And we want to make 32 bronze. That should be enough for us to make the amount of gears and brass plates that we want. So you can see, I'm sure you guys, if you played Thaumcraft before, this is pretty familiar, and it's pretty useful. And yep, got this going. Oh, and I forgot to show you guys the golem setup I got out there. So let me finish this real quick, and I'll show you what I have him set up basically to do. And it's pretty obvious. He's farming, but it's a little bit more. It's slightly more. A little bit more explanation I want to explain. So let's go out here and check out this guy. Let's make sure it's just a zombie. Oh, also, you may have noticed the bar in the middle left of the screen. I made the thermostatic harness. I forgot about to tell you guys that. This thing is awesome. And we got the what is it, the girdle too as well, to make it a little bit faster. But what I've noticed is if I just turn it on and just walk, it still is pretty fast, but what I've noticed too as well is you could actually sprint and put it on, and it goes so much faster. I don't know if that's a glitch or not, but I think I like it, and it makes sense that you would just build up momentum and just speed off. That does make sense. But yeah, let's check this guy out. So let's pick him up, and basically, like I said before, golems who are smarter could gain XP and be more efficient at their job. So you can see here he is at rank 1, and he has 472, and it goes up to 4,000. That actually changed, I think, which is pretty cool. And yeah, so he's basically farming all the stuff. And you can see here when you hold golems or seals, you can see the other seals here. So you got the store seal, we got the collect seal, and the harvest seal. And I was messing around with the priorities before, and I had this set to 1, this one collect 2, and store 3. But instead of it, so what he would do if there was something to harvest, he would harvest it, pick it up, he would stand there for a second, but bring it back to the storage. He wouldn't replant. He would skip the replanting process. So I was messing around with it, and instead of 1, 2, and 3, I put harvesting at 1. I put collect at 0, and storing at -1. And it seems to be working out pretty well. He's so let's get some bone meal, and let's show you real quick. So this guy, so this is ready to harvest. It'll take a second for him to realize that that's ready to harvest, and this stuff here. So come on, buddy, come on, pick it up. You got it. You got this. You got this. We're looking at him, that's why. Come on, you good to go? Come on, buddy. All right, there we go. So you can see here, he'll harvest that and replant it and bring it back to the chest. And then he'll eventually get that as well, and that one too. See there, pick it up, bring that back. He won't get it until he gets the seeds. So you get the seeds, and yeah. And sometimes, occasionally, it doesn't seem like there's a problem now, but occasionally it won't spit out seeds at all. And he'll just come back and place the wheat he got here. What we'll need for that is the provision seal, and you just put it on the chest, and what he'll basically do is if there's an empty spot, he'll take seeds out of the chest, or carrots, if there's carrots that were in that slot before, I'm guessing, and he'll bring it back to the desired spot, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so it's pretty awesome. It's an awesome setup I got going on here. I love it. And it's gonna be even better. It's gonna be so cool. We're gonna have the wheel golem. Actually, I might switch him over to here and put the wheel golems over on these two, because the wheel golems, I don't think they could jump up 1 block, so that's kind of sucky, but they'll be a lot faster, which is cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the golem I got set up here. So let us continue on. This is going to be oh, forgot. Here we go. This is going to be this is going to be a long episode, since we got to make 2 golems and we have to infuse a certain amount of stuff. And so yeah. So let me put some stuff away so we have some room for all of it. We do need the zombie brains to make the biothomic mind for the golem. We need to make 2 of them, and we need to make the clockwork mind, and we do need glass panes. We got some in here as well. What else do we need? We need to make brass. We got brass. We need brass plates, so we make 2 of you. Awesome. And so you guys have noticed already that the golems are completely different from 4.2, which is pretty awesome. I like it so far. It does take a little bit longer to make. There's a lot more resources you have to use, especially bronze, but it's worth it. It's awesome. So what else do we need? We need to make this guy here. We need to make the redstone proprietor. So we need redstone torches. Freaking, I can't keep forgetting to take these guys out. So we can take the iron out. We don't need that. We don't need that anymore. What else? We can take the pumpkins out. Oh, and is there something else? No, I don't think there is. But yeah, we're good. There's so many stuff I want to explain, but I can't. But yeah, so with that, we need redstone torches. So put some sticks in here. Put you in here. Where's the redstone? Place you. Where'd you go? There you go. We'll just make all of them redstone. And we need quartz. And we need stone. We should have some stone. If not, we can just smelt some real fast. Yeah, we'll just place this right here. Place you in this. Nope. We'll take you out though. Alright, put you in there and you in there. And we just need a few stone slabs just to make 2 compriters. And let me just check and see if I don't have any stone. It doesn't look like it. Do I have it in here for some reason? Alright, there's some more research I need to do. So, I have only made, I haven't really upgraded much with our wands. I only got the our gold banded Greatwood wand. I'll probably make a silver wand for the next episode. But, and make all the wand foci as well. But I haven't really, I've been mostly doing research stuff as well. But, so yeah. And I want to get into the arcane boar because that'll help us get some more resources and some more cobble, and maybe we could get set up a magic mirror with that as well. So let's see how much cobble was smelted. Actually, you know what? I'm stupid. We could have done it up here, which would have been a lot faster and got XP from it. So here, boom. So much faster. Oh, that's weird. Oh, there we go. I thought XP wasn't spitting out. That's alright, that's cool. Alright, so we got some XP going. XP collecting, and yeah, I think we have enough for our comprider. So we need, yes, perfect. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then 1, 2. Perfect. Get you guys going in here. Levers in here just for now. So we need 2 brass. 2 that, 2 that. What was the one thing in the middle I needed? I need something else. Gear! Gears, I forgot about that. So we need iron. We got our brass. So let's go make those gears real fast. We got 1 gear in here, but we do need 2. So we'll make that real fast. Whoop, up here? Wait, no. What's it doing? Oh, yeah. In here. We gotta make it in here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And I think we'll have to make more anyways. So we'll make 4. We'll make 6. Because we do need some extra for the ingredients in the press. So we'll make that. And, oh, we actually have all the ingredients. So we'll put you in here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And 2 compriters. Sweet. And we have plenty of Sentia to make the biothermic mind. And let me just place these guys down here. Yeah, I need to move this stuff. So we got, oh, don't want that there. That looks awkward. And let me just double check. So we need Cognitio. I think that's what it's called. And Machina. And we got plenty of that. So let's get here. We just need a clock. And a brain. And our clockwork mind. So let's get our Greatwood wand, and boom. Sweet. These are pretty easy to make. And they don't take that much essentia. Come on. Awesome, it's working. Sweet, our first biothermic mind, and we need to make one more. So place you here, and just make sure I get the right one. Place you there, and you're the clockwork mind. And then place you there, and we got plenty. Yep, we are good. Awesome. Man, making good time. Oh yeah, I forgot about clay. So let me go down here. We should have some clay. Let's see. We might need to go out. I totally forgot about this. And, oh, we got plenty. Thank God. We got 4. But all we need is 4. Oh, wait, no. That's right. We need 8. I forgot about that. So, I'm going to go... So, let's see what we got. We need to make bowls. That's right. I totally forgot about that. So, and chest. We need great wood planks, 2 leather, and pretty much all the easy stuff. Oh, wait, no. Sorry. That's right. We need to make a clay golem. But we could make... I mean, if we want to do it really fast, what? The only good thing about it was the fireproof. I mean, that could be good, but I mean, I don't know if we want to just deal with it. We'll make a great wood since we don't have all the stuff for it now, because we need 8 clay blocks. I think great wood would be fine now because we don't have any mobs like attacking him at all, so that would be just fine. So let's sleep real fast, and we can actually make the golems right now. Sweet. And you'll actually see the press animation. It's pretty cool. So we need our great wood planks. We got a lot of great wood. We got a lot of this stuff going on here. And let's just make a bunch of you. Let's make all of you. Oh, CC4. Sweet. And we need to make bowls. Bowls. We need to make 2 bowls. 4 bowls. 2, 3, 4. Oh, it'll make 4 already. So we'll just do that. Place you guys here. And then we need to make a chest. I think we need to make 2. Alright. And something else. Leather. We need to go get leather, apparently. Alright, so I'm going to use you. I'm going to go hunting for, since we have our thermostatic harness. I don't want to use this sword on this over here because it attacks anything that you attack around it. So I don't want to use that. So we can just use thermostatic harness to have us quickly go over here. And by the way, the thermostatic harness doesn't require a jar of potentia anymore, or preditio anymore. I think it uses a little bit of it in the aura in the chunks, but it mostly uses air now. It uses, or might use just air. I need to read up on it again. But yeah. It's actually, I think that's a lot more useful now than, god dang it, slow, too slow. Yeah, that's a lot more useful other than just like keep going back and forth and refilling it. And the what is it called? The girdle actually takes up a more, even though it makes it go faster, it takes up more of the aura and the chunks. But it's fine. We're mostly going to different chunks as we travel, so it's not that big a deal. And yeah, we got the required ingredients now, guys. So awesome. Let's make ourselves a great wood golem. He'll have the wheels, the daft traits. He's light frame, so he might go actually faster now. He'll be a hauler, so he'll carry more. He's a little fragile, but he's not fighting anything, so that's good.